Oh, it's you fucks again. Well, you're missing an arm. And also, what the fuck happened to your brother?
What's going on? There's dozens of them!
Dozens? Oh, God! What's up? Steven here again. Yeah, shit got fucked up again. The first 5 minutes of this episode is pretty bad when it comes to audio. After that, it becomes okay to alright. Not to where I want it to be, obviously. Also in this first episode, the camera bullshit shows up again, so that's fun. But it seems, midway through the episode, decided to play nice. But yeah, and for the rest of the recording session, that is. Episodes 20 to 24 from the same recording session, so apologies for the shitty audio. The audio was a fuck up from me not setting everything up correctly from when I reinstalled Windows. I go more into that during the episodes. The camera issue is a whole other fucking problem that has me pulling my hair out, so yeah. Anyways, enjoy the video. Be back. Short. I mentioned in the previous episode that we're gonna come here. Go do side quest shit. Or not side quest shit, but we're gonna do the junkyard area because I feel like there's some shit there, because obviously we can't to upgrade our items because they're not there, so I'm assuming it's gonna be further in looking for junk. So we're gonna go there. But first I thought, you know, since it's been days that we're gonna select the shit. Need my seeds. Or wait, what? Did I let it go for too long? Or was that just rare? There might be a step past withering. Fuck. Oh, this is fucking terrible. Huh. Damn. Well. Oh, man, that fucking sucks. Okay. So, I think these are the pink ones too that we needed to bog. Okay. Yeah. So the reason why I will deal with that later. This week has been a very busy week. I was fucking gonna turn in the flowers too. God damn it. Anyways, I'll talk about what's been happening. Very busy week. In terms of just random fuck shit happening. My computer has been slowly corrupting itself via driver issues and stuff like that, stuff disconnecting, and I thought that, you know, that might be the problem with the camera. So, like any sane person, well, I took this opportunity to go to Windows 11 at the same time. I was sitting on Windows 10 for the longest. So I took the opportunity to go to Windows 11, did a fresh install of everything, blah blah, and the driver issues have gone away. So yeah, we're on Windows 11, and I had to do a lot to do that, in the sense of I had to do a lot to get to Windows 11 because obviously I have. Well, you don't know my setup storage, but my main hard drive was 1 terabyte SSD for like the OS, so I had to move everything, deal with everything, and yeah, and on top of that, I had to basically rush the editing, or like I'm going ham on the editing and rendering, right? Because it was going to take me time to be able to use the computer again, because doing transfers, making sure I don't lose anything in terms of on the reset, whether it's passwords or pictures or whatever, that comes down to that. So everything should be relatively the same, hopefully. I also did get a new controller, 8-bit Do, 8-bit Do, Ultimate 2, or yeah, Ultimate 2. This is the one that's compatible with the Switch, because so I think it was a little bit more extra, but since Amazon sales were happening recently, so I was like, Valve isn't gonna let me buy a fucking controller. I'll test this one out. And it's been a not a learning curve per se, but like it's been a while since I've used an Xbox shaped controller, in the sense of well, that's not really true, because even the fucking Switch one is like it, but like obviously the
So you're going to fetch parts to fix a lighthouse?
Yeah. There was this old lady that helped me once, and I'm fixing the lighthouse where she used to live.
Exactly who did the helping is a matter of debate, but regardless.
Wow, a lighthouse keeper. That sounds kind of romantic.
Indeed, she was nothing if not a hopeless romantic.
Yeah, I guess she was.
But yeah, so and just a lot of stuff of like managing that, like trying to get fucking updates working and stuff like that. Now, one thing that I did see before we fucking booted this shit up again is that the camera is being finicky again, which fucking sucks. So I don't know what to do with it. I'm gonna have to contact fucking support at this point. I don't even know where to go, because technically we can go down, but well, we'll clear all this up here first, just to see if anything new is popping off here. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully he doesn't. Like, obviously I can't have an eye on the fucking what the fuck is happening? Okay, we back after the fucking everything crashed, I guess. Oh man, dude, this
I detect not a whit of intelligence from within that clump of iron.
Who cares if it's smart when it can smash you into a pancake?
No mere machine can hope to prevail against our intelligence and skill.
Wow, thanks, Book. I feel so much better already.
Yeah, it's also going to take some time to get used to the new controller as well. But yeah. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't even know what to do anymore when it comes to it, and like shit like that is what makes me the most mad when it comes to just random stuff. I think this doesn't go anywhere. Or like, I think everything up here is like a dead end for the most part. I think 90% sure we're just gonna end up having to go down, but up we go. That's locked. What are you shooting at? Oh shit, my bad. But yeah, gonna definitely have to get used to the controller. My dumbass. Yeah, it's definitely stressful, this shit, because it's just like, I mean, the camera's not cheap either, and it just goes bad in a month, so I don't think it's in the return window, most definitely not. So we'll have to see what I can do with warranty shit. But oh man. Fucking amateur hour, I have phones going off. One thing, as I try to get myself into a fucking better mood again, the one thing that I pointed out one thing that I saw when I was doing the editing and shit like that is the guy in the Dream Forest I forget which one specifically. I don't think it was the mayor, but one of the guys in the Dreamforce mentions like building a statue of us, right? And it was young us. So, and obviously the main bad, I forget his name, but the other guy with the Grimoire Noir, obviously looks a lot like young Viridian. Still don't know his name. He looks like young Viridian, so, but like he is very statue-like as well, so, maybe something to do with that. I mean, they also mention obviously that we talked about earlier is the, you know, that we all look familiar to each other, or not. That was for the mayor, but I mean, obviously with the whole thing is, you know, we're gonna find out what is what is really going on, right? So, and another thing, I don't know why I came to this. I mentioned it when obviously the time skip happens, and I'm like, that we're obviously voiced by, I forget the voice actor's name, but the voice actor for Noctis is who we are now. And I was thinking to myself, like, how did I miss that? I don't think, I mean, maybe he just has that range to do so, but I'm pretty sure it just is a voice actor change for the most part, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, obviously at the point, like, you know, I start to second guess myself in terms of, like, has it always been just a younger sounding Noctis? But no, I'm 83% sure that's just a different voice actor. But yeah. What is this white piece? Machine oil. Are quest items yellow? Let's head down. Or over here. I like the great swords. They do a lot of damage, obviously, and they do give you a lot of super armor. But they're probably not bad. Like, obviously, when it comes to these group of enemies, it's definitely better than the straight sword. But I feel like I also should be doing some more like weapon switching, maybe as well. Jesus. Yeah, I mean, hopefully, like, I haven't, like I said, I can't just be looking at the camera the whole time, especially during combat scenarios, so hopefully it's not fucking up, but I don't know. It was fucking up after it crashed, like, when I was, you know, doing my, when I was setting everything up again, and, yeah. Also, I mean, like, this camera has a fucking problem in 1080p as well. With 1080p 60 FPS with what can I think? It has a problem with it in the sense of that when it's in 60 FPS, if for some reason it will just glitch out at times and just not want to autofocus on me. But that's only a 60 FPS problem, so it is really frustrating, this camera. No, obviously there's bad batches. I just hate that, you know, my camera that I received went bad after the fucking return window went away, so it's kind of just super frustrating because for the first, I mean, the 60 FPS thing is like a notorious problem, I'm pretty sure, but the camera just constantly disconnecting. It's definitely something. So, man. Okay, just wanted to check the fucking camera didn't fuck up as well. But yeah. can't go through here, so... The fuck? Oh, right. They always have these funky-ass rooms. What else has been happening? Like I said, obviously, so Windows 11, shit like that. Yeah, it's just super disappointing that this shit is still happening, but at least the driver issue is fixed for the most part. You know, could be a lot worse. I was thinking of, as well, switching to DaVinci Resolve. Okay, it fixed itself. I just had to fucking leave it. Like, see, and like that weird shit's happening too, which doesn't make sense because it's like it's only in the game, and then it also fucks up my camera too. So I think I don't want to say that it's only this game problem, but I don't remember. I don't remember if we had this problem when I was playing 13. It just doesn't make sense, man. And it's also funny that the freezing shit in the battles has only really happened here for the most part. Like it's a mixture of both. Like there's something. It's either the camera's like fucking up everything, or it's a bigger fucking problem, man. Okay, we did that area. But yeah, it really sucks. Anything else we can talk about? I didn't really write notes down because I thought, well, I was hoping that the vibes would be better, and then that would kind of carry me along. I bought another notebook. I actually think it's in here. Like I heard the doorbell ring, but I think someone else got it. I got another notebook because I've run out of pages in my notebook. I'll probably show it during the next recording session. I have a couple more pages in this notebook that I'm using, so I also like the fact that I'm doing jotting stuff down in the notebook because as weird as it is, or not weird, but like it is kind of like a diary at that point because it's kind of like you kind of tell what is a progression of time, obviously, of whether the different way that I take notes or the different ways that or just the different topics in general that we're talking about and stuff like that. So pretty, I enjoy going back and rereading the stuff. It was just like, oh yeah, that happened, or you know, shit like that. But yeah, I think it's technically less pages, but it's a bit higher quality. The one downside that I have with this one is that I feel like the pages are pretty thin, but it's also another one where it's a vertical notebook, right? Because I like that, and I also want it this size. I wanted something that's small. I don't want a big ass notebook, or smaller, because what the fuck? Am I quest locked? Fuck. Yeah, I think I am. Because unless, oh my god, unless the elevator works now. merchant passed through the village today, and she just kept pulling the craziest stuff out of her big bag on her own accord. Big bag. I feel like that's such a generic, such a specific character, right? Like it's very. Basically, I wouldn't be surprised if we see that character. Okay. Guess yeah. Let's go outside. I kind of don't know what to say because the area that we need to go to for like the grinding shit is downstairs. Does this work? No. It's kind of like 30 minutes down the drain. And these guys are still gone too, so. I mean, it does make sense that this would
appear to be out of them.
I mean, it would make sense that it's more of a main quest type thing, but still, I was kind of hoping that it wasn't. Fuck. It kind of puts us in a situation where we can't really grind for the side quests then, because I mean they want us to get fucking the fisherman. Yeah, I need to do that obviously. Yeah, because we need titanium and memory alloys. That I fucked up. Yeah, more titanium alloys. Fuck, why can't I? Oh man, it's happening fucking again. Yeah, I don't know what to think anymore with this game. And I can't take my mouse off the screen anymore because oh no, there we go. Let me go down there. Yeah. Yeah, I don't. It's weird because it's like, it's not like they're working in tandem together because it's like, obviously it's not just the game fucking with the camera because the camera will fuck up on its own, you know, in terms of like, when the game's not even open, right? Like it's, I've seen it happen and yeah. Well, now that we realize what the fuck is going on, I want to play a bit. The goal was to do that, but I want to get to the point where we can do side quest stuff. Yeah, these obviously when I reset it, some of this went back, so yeah. Let us head to the boat and we'll go to I can't think. We'll go to the quest, which is why can't I see the map? In Lost Shrine, so we'll head over there and see what's going on. Hopefully the problems don't continue to happen, but you know, I'm not too enthusiastic in regards to that, so we'll see. Kind of puts us in a damper too because we do have to record.
Hello there.
So like,
just tell me where you want to go, and I'll
if
do
it ends
the
up coming
rest.
down to me having to ship out this camera and wait, it's kind of like there's not much we can do really. So, yeah. Why is it? Oh no, the X is where I am at. Okay. They changed that. They switch it from where I'm at. The flower was in any of Devili's books, so she said I can name it whatever I want. Maybe I'll name it Viridian.
The Lost Shrine's up ahead, just past this cave.
As well as the Shadow Lord's castle.
Let us make haste.
Let us make haste. Onward we go. And we can go through the side entrance. You know what actually makes sense? Remember how there was that like little fucking and then why is the mouse here now? Fuck. Yeah, I also put it in full. I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna include that. I also put it in full screen, like full screen, not borderless full screen. So maybe that'll do something to assist in the problem, or to assist in it not being a problem. But yeah, problems galore. Let's just climb up. Up and around. What do we have here? The Spear, the Devil Queen. Pretty nice. I wish we could upgrade it, but you know, it is what it is. Head up. Just keep fucking climbing. Yeah, fantasy baseball update. My ass has been getting fucking railed. These last week I barely managed to skim by with the win. But this week I'm getting fucked in the ass by not even my opposition, by my own teammates. They're just deciding to not hit a baseball and not throw a baseball correctly, so it's kind of just a fucked situation in both ways. So that's fantastic for me. But hey, you know, you're not gonna win every week. I understand that, but you know, not to mention we're running a hospital in our fantasy league, basically. Can you do double? No. I was gonna say if you can go back to back with the finisher moves, but that is not the case. Can you please go down, sir? Magic defense plus 15%. That's actually pretty good. Yeah, I mean, like I said at the beginning of this fucking session, the main plan was just to, you know, maybe take an hour and a half fighting a boss, and rescuing the other guys, and then going on our merry way to this section. Knock you guys down. At least we'll try to knock you guys down, that is. Are you missing your fucking head? What? Oh no, your helmet. Yeah, these guys are taking shit. We've also used a fucking insane amount of health salves already. I keep forgetting I can block. That just shit just happens when you fucking take all these fucking days off between recording sessions. Can we leave at the front? No. Just curious. Oh. Please go away. I do wonder how long it's gonna take us to be able to do the junkyard shit, because obviously, like, before the end of the game, there's gonna be a section where it's gonna be like finish up everything, you know, before your final quest and shit like that. And I kind of assumed that, not this, I don't know how close we are to the end of the game. I feel like the game is gonna want us to go back to each individual location, you know, once more than end of the game. If that makes sense, right? Like we're here, I feel like we're gonna have a boss fight in the area again. Then, I mean, the water, or the ocean, or the seafront, sorry, there's no boss there, really, right? Since it's a... Or maybe there'll eventually be a boss fight there, but, like, we haven't fought one there yet, right? But yeah, obviously we'll probably, because we... Way back. I don't know what to do, man, because a lot of the problem, I just don't know what it is. It doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't... I don't know. We're here now, and it hasn't had problems. Now, I haven't been recording, you know, but I have been monitoring. But also another thing, I found out how to do that. The fucking reverse dodge. You have to dodge right after you, like, initiate the fucking the input for the attack. So yeah, we did learn that on our way back up. So yeah, it doesn't make sense to me. I've been searching, you know, there's a mod thing called Special K or whatever that I don't think that would help me, because it doesn't seem, I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, I might have to end up doing that, but it just feels like, I don't know, man. The computer's just like has lost the plot. It seems like, in terms of whatever, you know, like the camera's gone to shit. Like, the camera was good for the most part. Like, it never had that problem. So I don't know what. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me, because, like I said, we did a clean install of the OS, right? And that wasn't a problem. Or, like, and that didn't fix the problem, right? Like, we're still getting it. And when we were on Windows 10, it was fine for a month. And then that second month happened in June, and then it's like, I don't know anymore. So it's really frustrating, because it's like I wanted to, like, you know, fucking do the recording shit, and then but, like, this shit just, like, dampens your mood, you know? Like, obviously, it's just me in terms of, like, am I able to, yeah. It's only me in terms of, like, oh, I guess I have to move this. It's only me in terms of, you know, this operation, obviously. So, like,
This is all too easy.
there's not someone else that I can bounce shit off of, right? In the immediate, you know? Man, those guys died like bitches. The fuck? But yeah, we'll try and get the vibes up again. Like towards the end of the first ever recording session that we did, that was getting better. I want to say that the camera still had, I don't think it's necessarily just this game. for reference of when this is recorded, I still haven't recorded Final Fantasy 13 shit. I haven't even touched it. Not for like, I mentioned this last time, not for a reason of like, I don't like 13. It's just like, we recorded so much, right? We got ahead, you know, on purpose, so we can kind of slow down, not slow down on it, but so we can manage stuff better, you know, because obviously we're benefited by it, right? Because if we weren't so ahead with this fucking Windows shit, corrupting my drivers and stuff, if we weren't that ahead already, then we'd be in a more fucked position of trying to get it. What the fuck? Oh, that. I couldn't see which fucking hair was like getting stuck in my eye, or like I couldn't feel it either. So it was just constantly in my eye, and I'm like, where the fuck are you? But I got it. Am I supposed to extract? No. Yeah, I'm just supposed to. I think that's a medicinal, no? Yeah. Not a medicinal. And like a lot of the problems don't just stem from the game, right? Because I mean the game might have some problems in terms of like some of the lags issues, and then that in turn that fucks up with the camera. But that's what I mean, like it's like they affect each other, but at the same time, like there's moments where like the game's not even open and it's happening, you know? Or like I know you guys don't see the fucking, you know, my trial and error. And here it goes again, bro. And then it fixes itself. I don't get it. Like that one, like fine, keep doing that because that one didn't fuck with the camera there. If you want to have an FPS drop, that's fine. Maybe I'm maxing out on GPU? I don't think so, because when I had hardware info open, it was at 60. I guess I can lower the graphics? Or I mean, there's no real graphics, right? It's just game looks similar, I think. Shouldn't have to do that, but you know, it is what it is, I guess. Like this game's pretty optimized for the most part, right? So I did see in that Project K thing or whatever the fuck it was, that there's a the main selling point is the uncapping the FPS or not, maybe not uncapping, but allowing it to get to 120 FPS without speeding the game up. So yeah. I don't know if it's because we fucked with the shaders, but like the bloom is like insane here. And there's like no DLSS obviously in this game, which I mean it's fine, right? Like, but my point is, it's like I don't think we're maxing out the GPU. So, man, oh man, oh man. Money, 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 money. I don't know why they have these guys here for us if they just get bitched. Like, absolutely fucking mollywopped. Like, actual no point in even competing here. That has to be another puzzle. Oh, I see. I have to move this back to move that one forward. And then pull this out. Push this to the right. Push you over. And down we go. I'm assuming this is gonna have to come this way as well. Like, down, that is. Or actually, no. You don't have to go down, you just have to go over. Oh yeah. I hate that this is happening, well, it's been happening throughout the fucking series, obviously, but like... And like, it'll go away, that's why I don't understand, right? Like, I won't do anything differently. At first, I thought it was the USB cable. Obviously, with time and the problem continuing to consist, it was not the USB cable. So let me actually, you know what? Let me swap to this. Yeah, as the description of this says, I don't think it gets more powerful the longer you hold on to it. I think it's literally just the range. So technically, we could just do this constantly. Or maybe... Jesus, by the way. I don't know. Because I don't know why I wasn't going after... Jesus, man. Ugh, I wasn't even able to... Is it laggy now? What the fuck? In the news, like I said, this whole fucking session's like cooked in terms of like what I was planning to do, right? The biggest news since last recording is, god damn it, not this fucking puzzle again. The biggest news is Sony and eventually Microsoft. They haven't announced it yet, but they're gonna end up doing so as well. Is no more physical copies of games, which I don't, that hurts a lot of companies. Now, like for example, I mean GameStop, I think GameStop goes out of business. They're not out of business per se, but like it's a big blow to their fucking market, right? Because with no physical copies, you're only going to be able to buy them digitally, right? So no more going to stores, right? Like at most, like you going to a store is for a fucking prepaid card, right? And at that point, why not just input your credit card, or like whatever card you have yourself, or you know, stuff like that. I guess the main worry for parents is that the kids will use the card without their permission. But even in that sense, it's like, Jesus. Even in that sense, it's like, in that sense, you know, you're only, I mean, you can get off Amazon, you can get off, you know, there's no, and obviously I know you can get games from Amazon, you know, and you don't have to go to GameStop, but, and it's just like, also like with gifting stuff, it's like, you're gonna, like, what are we gonna gift, like, people, you know? We're not gonna gift them copies of games anymore. It's like, here's a fucking gift card, you know? Like, it's kind of the whole fucking thing of why you usually don't, well, I'm not gonna say you don't, but it's kind of like, come on, you're giving me a gift card. And for a lot of people, obviously, you don't know what to do, but like, I don't know, like, I can just imagine it on Christmas. It's like, you know, you get the PlayStation 6, right? Or whatever, and instead of, you know, unboxing, well, this might be like a niche thing, right? I mean, not everyone does this, but like, for example, like, in my family, when we do Christmas, we'll record the whole spiel of what, like, of the unwrapping of the presents, you know, as like a memory. And it's kind of like, to unwrap a gift card, it's kind of just like you want to see the toy, you know. It's kind of like, and I know it's different than like, because with that gift card you can instantly use it online compared to like, you know, oh, you have a gift card to, let's say, Walmart, right? So you have to, well, I mean, in that case, obviously too, you can spend it online, but like, getting a gift card for something that you have to go eventually get, whereas in this case, you know, you're just inputting the code onto PlayStation. So, and like, and people are discussing on Twitter, and I don't think they'll do it either. Like, they're getting, and I looked this up a while ago too, when it came out that GTA 6 is not going to come out on physical, that to make a disc, or I forget what specifically I looked up, if it was PlayStation 5 or just a generic game disc. I know the PlayStation ones are more expensive since they're Blu-ray discs compared to the Xbox ones, which I don't think they are. So I think it's like, depending on like the amount that you publish, right? Or the amount, because obviously the more you produce, the cheaper the base price is per, right? Like, that's just how it works with, you know, mass producing them, right? You'll have savings with the company doing it, right? So it was like, depending on what it is, it's like $3 to $5. You know, so you would assume all the AAA games are going to be like $3 to make for a disc, and the plastic, and you know, all that stuff, right? And it is savings, and you know, it is, I don't even know what that'd be. Was it 5%? Well, 5 to possibly, what is that? Probably 7%? Probably 7% savings if you just got rid of it entirely. Not to mention, you no longer have to worry about Amazon or fucking, you don't have to worry about Amazon or these other companies stealing your profits, right? Because you're just gonna get the 100% profit every time compared to buying stock on a shelf, right? Or in Amazon, spending money, having, you know, taking a fee for every shit that you, for every product, right? And like that's cool and all, but guess what? They're not gonna pass the savings on to us. Like they're not gonna get rid of PlayStation Plus. They're not gonna fucking lower the price of. They're not gonna lower the price of PlayStation Plus. They're not going to remove online or like remove the pay online, you know, and just make PlayStation Plus like basically Game Pass. You know, I know like there's like Game Pass Ultimate, which has the online shit, right? But like a Game Pass as in like what PlayStation Plus used to be, which was just occasional games, you know, back on the PS3. And so it's just, yeah, like, so you're, and like I understand the component part of the PlayStation 5, but it's just greed, you know, like everyone is just shitting the bed. Now, luckily, I don't think they're gonna be, I don't know if they're even gonna be allowed to do it, because, I mean, most of the time it feels like, the EU makes a lot of a fuss for a good reason of stuff like that. I guess the argument could be that they're, I guess Sony and, like I said, Xbox is eventually going to do it as well. Weapons and Magic level 4. What the fuck does that mean? It's not even level 4. Weapons and Magic level 4. I don't even remember the word. Yeah, I have no clue what that fucking means. Weapons and Magic level 4. But yeah, so, I mean, we'll see what the EU does if they have a fucking meeting regarding it, right? Because like I said, the argument is that, like, we're just creating this waste when we can get them digitally, but obviously the main problem with that being is the want to not let you own the games, you know? Like, GOG is now the last company to, like, really let you own games after this change that will be made, right? Or that we're assuming is going to be made, right? So, like, you just can't own shit anymore, you know? That's kind of another reason why I want to go to DaVinci Resolve instead of Adobe. Adobe wants to charge you fucking... I mean, obviously they have their intro plans or their student plans and stuff like that. And I love Photoshop. I love Premiere. That's only the real two that I use. And they want to charge you... Now, to be fair, you get the whole spiel, right? You get After Effects, you get Lightroom, you get whatever other Adobe products, right? It's not that you're just getting one, but... Is this it, really? You do get that all in the combo, and it comes out to like $220 a year, you know? And for me, it doesn't really make that much sense, because obviously we're not making money. If anything, we're bleeding here, because obviously electricity costs, you know, electricity is not free, so, and these videos have to be rendered somehow. Videos have to be rendered, and videos have to be recorded somehow, right? So yeah. So yeah. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Both companies at first, like I thought Xbox was cooking too, when their new CEO came in, and then like they cooked at that one press conference, you know, saying we want to go back to the roots of gaming and that and stuff like that. Then they're shutting down studios, and then doing this, doing that. Another price hike for Microsoft for the Xbox.
Look, from now on, I'm going to sleep outside with you.
Amen.
Why?
I can't accept that you aren't allowed in the village. It's stupid.
So you're staging a protest? Have fun.
Don't waste your time.
But it just feels wrong.
Well, that's really nice of you, but you still don't have to stay out here with us.
Emil.
You got a super important mission. You can't sleep out in the rain. What if you catch a cold? Besides, I like camping with Kaine. Sometimes we sit around the fire and tell stories, or roast...
Emil, that's enough. I got a fucking image to maintain.
I want to see that shit. Hopefully we will. But yeah, it's just like, can I go down here? No. Yeah, it just like, I don't know why companies don't act, and maybe like it doesn't matter at the end of the day, right? Because, you know, for the most of the time, the casual person doesn't even know. You know, with this you'll understand, but like, you're still gonna buy GTA 6, right? Like, this isn't gonna do anything. So at the end of the day, it's just gonna be pushed, and there's not much we can do about it, which sucks because it's something super important for gaming in general. Now, the argument is that, you know, obviously PC user here, Steam dick rider here, that Steam's doing it, that you don't own your games on Steam, you don't do this, you don't, you know, but I'd say it's different, right? Because we're not, yes, we don't own our games, which I agree, you should own them, but at the same, Steam doesn't really just revoke your games like that, you know? If anything, they send CIA and shit after, like, your account, like, you'll get your fucking account back for, like, shit, like, regarding that. And this isn't me being a fucking Steam, I already fucking said my case with Valve, but, like, their refund policy is absolutely fantastic, right? You buy a game, you try it for 2 hours or less, or less than 2 hours, and you get your full money back if you decide to refund it, you know? Like, it's... and in comparison, I don't know how it is on Xbox because I don't have an Xbox, but like on PlayStation, if you buy a game and you want to refund it, if you ever click the download button and download a fucking megabyte, fucking microbyte, a byte of shit of that game, your ability to refund the game is no longer valid, which I think is absolutely fucking terrible, you know? Like, I remember a lot of the time too, you know, for like when I was a kid, like buying games and like, and this one's more so understandable in the sense of like, you know, the disc could have scratches and stuff like that on it, right? But like, you know, you weren't able to really return games at like GameStop or like shit like that, or if you did, you wouldn't get full money back. Which is fine at the same. The games were cheaper back then, but obviously inflation. But you know, like there wasn't that much like media in terms of like picking out games. You know, you picked out the games that looked cool, and if it was kind of ass, then you're kind of just stuck with it, right? There wasn't. I mean, there was reviews, but like as a kid, you know, and the internet being a growing thing of like obviously there was dial-up and stuff like that. I'm not saying the internet was new. More so, it wasn't in every household in terms of like, you know, understanding what a forum is, you know, to a kid, you know, whereas now a lot of people know about Reddit. I'm not saying Reddit's the main forum, you know, for these gaming discussions. It's mostly GameFAQ or, you know, whatever other forums that were on the dock at the time. Obtain two-handed sword, Beast Lord. Weapon. Oh no, I can just do it here, right? This is in Automata as well, so I guess in sense it's from this one. I remember using this one, I'm pretty sure. 329, but it's heavy. That's the problem that I don't like. Because if it's heavy, then I mean, it's heavy, but it looks like it fucking attacks faster. Does that? Am I on crack? I mean, it feels like that attacks faster. I don't know. Weapons. Over here. There we go. Batch equip that. Yeah. We'll save. We're back. I went to get some water before this boss fight, which I'm assuming is a boss fight because, well, I doubt we'd be here for no reason. And I doubt that we're gonna fight the final guy here, so yeah. Oh, it's you fucks again. Well, you're missing an arm. And also, what the fuck happened to your brother?
What's going on? There's dozens of them!
Dozens? Oh, God!
These are creatures of the darkness. Lure them to the light.
Come here, pussies.
Pathetic to the end, I see.
Give me this. If it's gonna be a bunch of ads... Yeah.
Aim for that statue. It's the leader.
Yeah, no shit. I don't think we can blow this bubble. No.
Foolish creatures. You cannot hope to best me.
These little bastards just keep coming.
These creatures cannot abide the sun. Lure them into the light.
I mean, like with every other boss, I think this is just an easy phase of just trying to whittle you down until, you know, maybe you run out of health items or... I think I'm gonna let off the the magic for a bit. Let that recharge. Oh. Why is the... Can I not do it on bosses? The quick dash? There we go. The fuck? Kinda fuck him up. I mean, I'll just do it myself, I guess. Nice teamwork.
Have you felled the beast?
Not yet. They might do like a combination, or like the other one might come down and then it... I don't know. But like, I don't remember how the original one looked like, so it might be like a... it might already be combined. Like, I don't remember the specific design elements of it. That's probably more likely than there's just one of them that's just here now. Okay, fucking Beyblade now. Oh, fuck, man. I think she'll be fine. I think this just hurts. Kaine. You'll be fine, girl.
Hurry! Strike it down!
How about you fucking help, Emil? I think Kaine will be fine. As the game starts to fucking lag again. It's a great screenshot. I think she's fine.
Kaine! Are you alright? Kaine!
I fear there is little we can do for her.
Bro, we're not gonna fucking do this, bro.
No.
We just fucking got her back,
Kaine!
bro.
What is happening?
Kaine! Kaine!
The only reason I'm not surprised is because obviously, like, we see her go down and, like, fake die during combat. I think she'll go back, hopefully.
It's Kaine's shade!
There's no other choice. We must strike it down.
Kaine! Come back!
me do this instead of should dodge that. Can I get up there? Oh yeah, probably don't want to do that. We'll do it again though. Oh, that's what we're meant to do.
Now, pin her down.
Kaine, please! Come back to us!
Okay. When did you get fire swords? Are they bouncing? What the fuck is... I need to... Cut a hole, cut a hole, cut a hole! I fucking died, man. Yeah, she's just gonna go off like a... I'm gonna switch to the straight sword when that happens. I feel like this is just a straight sword fight.
No other choice. We must strike it down.
Kaine! Come back!
There she goes again. We'll go to this. Fuck it. Where's that one that deflects? Absorbs. Wait, that like absorbs, but like that also, I think that like sends it back. I need to play around more with that. I didn't know like it'll shoot it back. Ooh, okay.
Now, pin her down.
Kaine, please!
That's a lot better than I thought. I just thought it was a wall. That's really nice, actually. God damn it, stop being greedy. Obviously, it only works on the red ones because
It's do or die time!
I got it, Emil. I also think your voice actor is your name Chihiro in Danganronpa? I won't go into spoilers just in case no one has played Danganronpa, but I think you're the nerdy
Stop
tech
Kaine from
one.
acting.
Let's go one more. The only reason I say that, I feel like your voice is familiar, but damn, I thought that would have been a good parry, but holy fuck. I do not have the shit to kill her there. Maybe go into a lance there? Oh no, it's just gonna continue where it left off. For a couple times there,
Oh,
it didn't
dear.
do that. Come on, Kaine.
Kaine! Kaine!
She'll be fine.
I couldn't hold it back. I can't be with...
We're always going to be together, Kaine. If you transform again, we'll just stop it again. As many times as it takes. I don't care how tough it is. We're gonna get you back. I like sleeping outside because I'm with you, Kaine. I'm able to ignore my appearance and keep going because of you. I'm weak
I'm not
and I'm
pushing
sad,
this.
and I'm lonely. But you make me strong. You're my friend, and I need you. So don't you dare leave me.
Like it's auto advancing. I feel like it hasn't been doing
All
that.
right, all right. Stop crying.
See, and then it just stops now. I'm assuming that's like something like that is what happened in the village where she went berserk. And that's why she sleeps outside the village, so she can still protect the village, right? Like the entrance to it, but
Thanks.
yeah, no problem.
I'm all right.
So Anime Expo's going on, right?
Over there.
And I saw that Square Enix is going to be there, obviously, as you know they always are. And I was looking at their like merchandise that they were going to bring to Anime Expo. Not that I'd go or anything like that. Just too many fucking people. But like obviously they have the NieR stuff, but no MC. They have Kaine, they have 2B, they have 9S, they have A2, but no fucking MC. Kind of. I mean, obviously it's, you know, the Gooner shit, but like can we not get a figure for our main guy here? Not even like a Vice plushie, you know, something like that. And a mule figure, you know, something. Now, obviously, I'm not saying they've never released one, but like, you know. Ain't a mysterious stone fragment.
And what is this?
Are we building the Millennium Puzzle?
It's me. It's got some kind of writing on it, but I don't know what it says.
How remarkably useless of you. Well, let's go ask Popola.
Will do. Technically, we haven't even been going that long.
Cipher of some kind.
I think we've only been going for like an hour. Obviously, me, I've been here for like 3 hours already, but like...
Can you determine its meaning?
I think this is the key to unlocking the Shadow Lord's castle. Here, take a look at this.
Sacrifice, the Law of Robotics, the Stone Guardian, the Loyal Cerberus, and the Memory Tree. Okay. So the Cerberus, that's the sand area. Memory Tree is, I guess we have to kill the tree. The Stone Guardian... Or no, we did the Stone Guardian. And the Law of Robotics. So the Law of Robotics is probably going to be in the junkyard. And Sacrifice... Please don't tell me I have to, like, fucking sacrifice one of us.
I wrote down all the words I can understand. This fragment is called the Stone Guardian. Given that you found it in the Lost Shrine, the words must mean something. There are spaces here for 4 other fragments as well. Sacrifice, the Law of Robotics, the Memory Tree, Loyal Cerberus. The Law of Robotics probably refers to the Junk Heap, and the Memory Tree might be the Forest of Myth. But as for Sacrifice and Loyal Cerberus, I don't have a clue.
Not a problem. If we want to fill in the words, we just run around the world killing every big monster we find.
Oh, splendid.
Splendid.
By all means, let us undertake a murderous rampage.
They're just shades. Besides, it's the only way to reach the Shadow Lord.
It's a dangerous task.
Yeah, well, Yona's in even more danger.
But how can you even be sure that she's...
Because she is! Right?
I mean, Popola, we're not gonna fucking give up. Just, like, imagine a fucking devil got captured, bitch. Like...
The Junk Heap and the Forest of Myth, yeah?
Please be careful. Don't push yourself too hard.
I know, bitch, but...
Don't push...
We gotta.
Oh, and listen. About Kaine and Emil.
Still don't forgive you for that.
The villagers know how much they've sacrificed, and they're thankful. It's just... they're scared, you know? People can't change overnight.
But this hasn't been an overnight thing. I'm not like a... You know, I think they want you to feel this, right? Because it isn't an overnight thing, you know? At least with me, like, I give the... Like, I'm the... Like, listen to me, you know? Trust in the MC, right? Like, I've been a major proponent in killing these big-ass fucking monsters everywhere.
I'll hurry them
I've been
along
doing all the
best I
side
can.
quests and shit like that,
Can
too, for you
please give
guys,
them
so
a
it's
little
like...
more time?
I'll try.
The villagers know how much they've sacrificed, and I'll hurry them along.
I'll try.
I mean, it's gonna end in tragedy. Fucking Kaine's gonna come back to the village, and, like, she's gonna end up fucking blowing up again. And, yeah.
Hey, mister, how come I can't see Dad?
Ugh.
I'm sorry for all the trouble, sir.
Oh, you're...
I'm sorry for all...
Oh, yes. Okay, you guys are the kids that were stealing shit. I completely forgot that Pope was taking care of you.
I think I'm beginning to understand. Climate change wasn't the cause of our woes. It was only a symptom. The real trouble started when something terrible came down from the sky.
Drakengard.
It seems that this event turned the world into a metropolis of salt. I guess they're talking about how most of the city sunk into the ocean?
Has he been spitting game this entire fucking time?
I think it's...
Damn. Well. Well, well, well.